Caught behind Venetian blinds, out of reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I've become. I've been running east, looking for a sunset, digging deep since '99.
Beautiful morning today. We are in Donsol for a very specific purpose, and that is to do whale shark watching. And well, what can I say exactly? What I noticed here around this Donsol area is that they're using a lot of nipa on their houses. I don't know what it's called locally. So there are a few places in the Philippines where you can have a high chance of seeing whale shark. Probably the most popular one is in Oslob in Cebu. However, the kind of behavior they have is not exactly the natural one because they're being fed by fishermen. So Donsol is considered maybe the second most likely place to see whale sharks. But in the key difference here is that you're swimming along with them in the natural habitat. So I would probably say that this is a better place also in terms of ethics. Although I won't go out and slander the one in Oslo. I heard, well, of course, bad things, but also good things about what the tourism there does for the whale sharks. So like I will go a little bit into that maybe in another video. Right here we are by the beach, and is it called Viton? Viton Resort. And we're very lucky with the weather today. Look, almost no clouds, and then also there's not much wind at all, barely any wind. It's just a very beautiful day in general. So this is, oh my goodness, I forgot your name. This is...
My name is Joseph, aka Saloy Sakoy TV.
Okay, subscribe to him as well. You see, I feel like I have some sort of dementia when it comes to names.
Yes.
It's like I forget it immediately. So we're going now to the
tourist center to register and the briefing.
Yes.
Then after we will provide you a guide.
Yes.
Then go out for 3 hours.
Mm-hmm. He's just a coordinator, by the way. He's not going to be the guide, but it's very nice to have him help us at least. Well, Philippines is also known as the land of forms. You always need to fill out one regardless of where you go.
Brian, Mark, tell me what it is. It is in fact interacting with the whale shark, the biggest fish in
I also have an introductory video here that you need to watch. That's kind of how strict it is.
Let's have a toast for those lost old eyes. And my crooked lips.
Okay, so after watching that video, it turns out that Donsol is not only one of the places you can see whale shark, but one of the only places you can reliably see whale shark. Now it's not guaranteed to see it, but we've been informed that they've seen maybe 3 or so every day, so it's very high likelihood that we'll see one today.
Yeah.
Here's our guide, Darren.
Darren.
Yes.
This is first time to
Go to see Butanding?
Butanding, yeah.
Oh, yes. One more thing that is probably what makes Donsol very great, especially now, there's almost no tourists. Very few tourists, so I think we are going to be one of the only ones who will see the whale shark in this batch here. Alright, he's gone. Still there? Okay. But it went very deep. Wow. That's amazing. Yes, as I say, it's like swimming with a bus. It looks like it swims very slow, but you really have to keep on to stay on with it. It's very tiring to just have it inside. It is so big. Wow. This is not the only time though, you will see more, right? There's more here. We actually have 3 hours or maybe. Now it's just 2 hours left. Okay, we need to take a small break because there's more people here. So we need to let them have the Butanding. Oh yeah, by the way. Whale shark is called Butanding in Filipino. Same in Bicolano, di ba? Butanding?
Butanding and Bicol.
Bicol. And you're probably noticing the video that the visibility is kinda low. That is because this is a breeding ground for plankton. That's exactly why the whale sharks are coming in to begin with, because they feed on plankton. So it's a small trade-off, but at least you get to see absolutely magnificent creature actually. Yes, in the wild. I was about to look at Mount Mayon, but we cannot see it. But you can see Mount Mayon in the background, but not really right now. So I just want to clear a misconception. Whale shark are not related to whales. They are related to sharks as the name implies. Whales is a completely different species. They are mammals, so they breathe oxygen. They evolved from basically a small dog-like creature. But even if it's whale shark or is part of the shark family, you shouldn't be scared of it. It's completely harmless to humans. It only eats plankton, as I said. In fact, there's very few, or most shark species I think are not really big predators. They are mostly just eating small plankton or so.
2 hours later.
Alright, we're going back now. It doesn't seem like there's much whale sharks to see anymore. And also we're out of time, so nonetheless it was an amazing experience. I really loved it, and I would definitely recommend to go here if you have the stamina to do it, of course.
This ain't where I belong. Look at me, mama, what I've become.
Okay, as always, remember to use reef safe sunscreens. Link in description for more information about this course. Not sponsored in any way. Either way, that's about it for us today here. I would like to say that if you want to see whale shark or Butanding here in Donsol, the most recommended period is somewhere between March and April. A little bit earlier also works, but be aware that unlike in Oslob, there's no guarantee that you will see. So you might have a tour and then you won't see nothing. So just keep that in mind, alright? But it's almost very likely that there is some here now in this period here. Other than that, yeah, they're very strict with the regulations here. It seems like you're not allowed to get close. They're careful with how many people are in the water at the same time. I really like this. It's a very good ecotourism model, and it also, as is in the video said, it helps drive incomes of the locals here. Now in the contrast with Oslob in Cebu, you have more of a guarantee to see whale shark, but in terms of ethics, it's not really the best place. So go here if you really want an ethical way of visiting whale sharks. Right now I'm just going to have a short meeting or video call, and then we're going on our way from here. But the video is not going to end here, I believe. We will see if we get to stop by where I have in mind. Here you have a small statue of a whale shark. It's actually it's a decent size. It's just that the one we saw was much bigger. This one is probably a teenager or something. The one we saw was fully grown.
Thank you, Kuya. Sa uulitin.
Thank you very much for
Thank you.
being a very nice
Thank you
coordinator.
so much. If you are planning to go to Donsol,
Contact him. Give me your YouTube.
yes, Salute Sokoy TV.
Spell it.
I will just
Yes.
Send me a message, okay?
Thank you,
Thank you
Kuya.
so
Bye. Ingat po. Nonetheless, we are in Elysia Beach Resort. It's not so far from the other one. It's also very nice ambience here. I'm gonna try some more Bicol Express. I mean, of course, we are in the province, I mean the region where this is the most common one, or the most popular dish.